Fender bender ends with shots fired.
One man is dead after a shooting involving an off-duty police officer. It happened this morning near 47th and Mill.
News Chopper 12 shows the aftermath of a violent Thursday morning near 48th and Mill Road. The police chief says an off-duty officer got into a minor crash with another driver. The two pulled over, and that's when Chief Jeffrey Norman says the driver pistol whipped that off-duty officer and both exchanged gunfire.
A few moments later.
I did not pistol whip nobody. It all happened so fast. Whatever injuries that they have, it did not come from Elijah. They were already so many feet away from each other.
It sounded like another situation from what I've been hearing of black men being killed, being shot too many times. I heard that his hands was up.
Oh, this is like a shock. I'm just still in shock, disbelief.
Tensions are high after a morning filled with grief and confusion.
I want to know, why did you kill him?
A few moments later.
Let's go to the videotape.
Elijah's mother, Pamela Bond Slater, and their attorney, Ivory Lamar, watched the video twice Friday at MPD headquarters.
The family of a man shot and killed by an off-duty Milwaukee police officer is speaking out in a way you may not expect.
We will acknowledge that we do believe that this officer-involved shooting was justified.
Early and often, Elijah Wilks' family and their attorney acknowledged the 26-year-old made a bad decision that resulted in his death Thursday morning.
All right, so we went from protests in the streets to the family saying this was a justified shooting. Let's look at the videotape.
Now, here's a quick message from the sponsor of this video, Crypto.com. Let's be clear, cryptocurrency isn't coming, it's already here. And this next move made it official. Now, Trump Media has just signed a massive $6.4 billion deal with Yorkville Acquisition Group and Crypto.com. Yeah, that Crypto.com. The platform is trusted by millions of users worldwide. Now, here's the big play. They're teaming up to scoop up billions of CRO. That's the token powering Crypto.com's entire ecosystem. Fast transactions, low fees, and even real-world perks like cash back when you spend. So, the goal, build America's first CRO treasury called the Trump Media Group CRO strategy. And when all is said and done, this new company becomes the largest publicly traded CRO holder in the world. Head to Crypto.com today to make crypto great again. Now, this segment is sponsored by Crypto.com. Nothing here is financial advice. Always do your own research before investing. Now, back to the madness.
All right, so this is 26-year-old Elijah Wilks. Now, let's fast forward to October 9th, 2025, where Elijah Woods was involved in a traffic incident and lost his life. Here are the initial news reports.
Breaking at 11, multiple sources confirmed to 12 News a deadly police shooting happened this morning on Milwaukee's northwest side. The scene unfolding around 8:30 near 49th and Mill. That's just blocks from Graceland Cemetery. Moments ago, the family identifying that man killed as 26-year-old Elijah Wilks.
Now, here's what we know. Multiple police sources tell us there was a crash between an off-duty officer on his way to work at the academy just a few blocks away from here and a man in another car. Police sources then again say they both got out of the car here near 49th and Mill, and the man pistol whipped the officer, according to sources. The officer, who was in plain clothes, shot the man, killing him. Multiple witnesses that we've spoke to said they've heard several gunshots, anywhere between 4 and 6 gunshots here at 49th and Mill, but family disputes those facts.
All right, so police are saying, hey, this guy went maniac after a simple fender bender. And the family is saying, like, hold on, that's not the case. His hands are out. Here are some of those clips.
We did not pistol whip nobody. It all happened so fast. Whatever injuries that they have, it did not come from Elijah. They were already so many feet away from each other.
My cousin called me and said my cousin Elijah Wilks was killed. And we heard that he was killed by a police officer who was not in regular clothing, and it was just such a great loss.
Give me a reaction to hearing that you lost your cousin.
It sounded like another situation from what I've been hearing of black men being killed, being shot too many times. I heard that his hands was up. It was a young lady who was here earlier, said she witnessed it. And she was a nurse and she tried to help him, and she was told by the officer to leave him alone.
James, we know that man involved was killed. What is the officer's condition?
Trying to get official words still from Milwaukee Police. Mallory, we're told that they will eventually have a press conference here at 49th and Mill. Sources tell us that that officer has facial abrasions from the alleged pistol whipping from the man who is now dead. But again, we are still waiting to get confirmed information. All of what we're telling you is sourced information, and the family behind us, a very distraught family, disputes those facts.
So, y'all get that? This was a good Christian boy headed to church when all of a sudden this maniac cop mowed him down with his hands up. A story that we've heard many, many times before. But the problem here is that we actually have a video of the incident. So, I'm going to ask the crowd, I know this is going to be crazy, do you think the video is going to back the police version of events? Or do you think the video is going to back the family's version of events? All right, this is dash cam from the off-duty officer's car, and right there in front of his car on the right-hand side, that is Elijah Wilks' car. They're about to get into a simple fender bender because he's trying to get over to the left-hand lane and accidentally hits the off-duty officer's car. Check it out.
What are you doing?
So now, nothing too crazy. The officer pulls over and Elijah pulled over to assess the damage from the minor fender bender.
Be my culprit. Do a beat. I'm in the fucking lane.
Now, Elijah just pulled a gun out of his pocket and slapped this off-duty officer in the face with the gun. Let's see what happens next. So now Elijah has pistol whipped the officer and now has pulled the loaded gun out and is pointing it at the officer's direction. Do you think this officer is justified to respond to this deadly physical force threat with deadly physical force? Here's what happens.
Stay down on the ground. Don't move. Milwaukee police. Stay on the ground.
So now you see the video. Is Elijah guilty or is he innocent? Was his hands up? Was this just another black man executed by a police officer? What do you think the family's going to say? Well, after being hit with these stone cold facts in this stone cold video, the family came out singing another tune.
Elijah's mother, Pamela Bond-Slater, and their attorney, Ivory Lamar, watched the video twice Friday at MPD headquarters. Lamar said it showed Wilks aggressively cut off the officer's car, causing the officer to hit Wilks' car. They each pulled over and got out. They spoke, then Elijah pulled out a gun.
He does slap the off-duty officer with the firearm. The video does depict Elijah pointing the firearm at the off-duty officer, and the off-duty officer did respond, what we believe, in accordance with his training. He made a bad decision yesterday, and unfortunately, it came with dire consequences.
Wilks' mother was too distraught to speak, but other family members did.
I would also like to thank the Milwaukee Police Department for their transparency and their professionalism.
He made a decision that he should not have made.
Lamar said it was unlikely they'd pursue legal action.
Once we got an opportunity to actually see the video, there weren't many questions. We had clarity as to what actually transpired.
So shocking, even the family said, we're not even suing the city. This is absolutely clear. The video is absolutely clear. And I think all of those people who jumped the gun, start protesting in the streets, running around, the police are all evil. This is what happens when you don't allow the facts to speak for themselves and you try to rush a narrative around it, because now those BLM activists who are out there saying that his hands were up all look like fools, all look like liars. And I understand you don't really want to speak ill of the dead, but the man, as his mother said, made some poor decisions, and those poor decisions led to his losing his life. You don't point guns at police. I thought that's something we all know. Well, as always, tell me where I'm wrong in the comment section. If you think, hey Nate, you're wrong with this one. So don't forget, like, share, subscribe, do like our YouTube stuff. My name is Nate the Lawyer. I'm out. Peace.